Lakeside, and I guess the first thing I want to do is to say a huge thank you to everyone who commented on my last video. It was, in retrospect, when I look back, it was not a particularly nice video to put up, but actually the day after I actually felt really quite good. It was kind of a release, if you like, to get all that weight off my shoulders and just to explain to everybody what the situation was. For those who've never had depression, it's probably a little bit difficult to describe what you go through or what you are going through, but I felt very good after making that video, especially the following day. So to everybody who commented, I can't thank you enough, because that really did help me. And I think on just about 3 days ago I looked at that video. Excuse me, just had a coffee. I looked at the video and there was, I think, just under 300 comments which had come in, which is an amazing amount, absolutely staggering. And I didn't reply to any of them, but what I did do, I put a thumbs up. God, that coffee's repeating on me. I put a thumbs up and a heart, just to acknowledge that I've seen it and read it, and to thank you. So what I've done in the meantime, since that last video, I have contacted my GP, had a nice long talk with him, and he has given me links to people who I can talk to, and also he has prescribed my first lot of antidepressants. Now, they were out of stock when I spoke to him, but he didn't want to put me on anything else but these particular ones for some reason. I think it was because they are less prone to having side effects, but we shall see on that. I've now had them delivered to me, and I've taken my first one today. So they take about 2 weeks to start taking effect. 2 weeks onwards, it could be a month, don't know. It depends on the person, to be honest. So we'll have to wait and see on that. But at the moment, I'm feeling much better than what I did, not because of the antidepressants, but because I've been talking to people and rethinking my strategy as regards the way I feel, and it's really helped. So I'm feeling much brighter in myself now. How long that will last for, I don't know, but hopefully the antidepressants will start kicking in, say, within a couple of weeks. And we'll have to just see how it goes from there. I think that's all we can do. But at the moment it's looking good. I'm feeling so much better in myself, and a lot of that was down to you folks giving me help and support when I needed it, and speaking to friends, family around me, and obviously the GP, who was really helpful. So I've got to thank him as well. So I'll leave it at that for the moment. I won't dwell on it. It's going okay, and hopefully I can be back to square one. Now, one of the things which I did say was that in my down period was that I wasn't going to do any more YouTube videos. I was going to have a break from it, which I've done. I've actually not been on YouTube very much at all. looking at other videos, certainly not commenting, and I thought I would leave it at that. But then talking to other people, they were saying, and quite rightly so when I think about it, that I should also, if I'm up to it, start living my life how I want to live it, and not to be put down by something so stupid as a YouTube video. So that's what I'm doing. I've decided that I've spent quite a few hours up here since that last video, and keeping myself active by doing some gardening as well, which is all very important, and to really just distract myself. And the way I've been doing that, as I say, is being up here doing the yard and gardening, other bits and pieces around the house, and that's work too. So it keeps my mind off things. So what have I been doing on the yard? Well, it's really just carrying on what I was doing and trying to complete it. Now I think, from what I've seen on here, sorry, not what I've seen, but what I've done, I think the next video will probably be the last of the videos of the yard, because I think by that time it would be probably complete, 99% complete. When I come back up, I always see something, like we all do, or I could just do with putting that there or amending that. But basically I think the next video, it will show that it's pretty much complete. One of the things I have done is that I've disconnected all the power for the tracks and the lighting, because what I did was initially, just to get it going, I had all the wiring for the lighting and the track all going into one 12-volt connector, which is not a good idea, because if you get a glitch on the track, it makes the lights flicker. So what I've done, I've disconnected it all. I've got all the wires for the lighting going to one section, and all the track separately going to another power supply. So they're totally independent now, which is how they should have been, but I think just because of quickness I've just bumped them all together. So I've got to connect those, but apart from that, the electrics are done. There's no point motors on this at all, it's all operated by hand. So I think the best thing is if I take the camera off the tripod, and I'll show you around the yard and tell you what I've been doing. Okay? So I'll see you in a minute. Bye for now. Hello again. Right, I think this area is probably unchanged as regards the last time you've seen it. So I've still got the paper for this to put down here, but so I'm leaving that right to the last, so I don't get it wet from gluing. But what I have done is I've now ballasted all the way round here, and I've been putting fencing all the way around to here to delineate the yard from the main line. And I've started adding foliage to the bottom of the fencing. I've just got one tree there for the moment, but I'll be putting a few more along here. And that foliage is not complete. That's just bushes at the moment, but I will be putting some other shrubs along there and around that side too. And I've added a gate, which you can see reads unauthorized or authorized personnel only. And this gate here, where is it here? I've got lakeside heritage depot. So these gates can be shut. This one shuts up against that post, and I've got to make up another gate to go across here to join up with that gate post, and likewise, where are we, here, another gate to go there. So at the end of the day, that yard will become completely locked up with gates going across it. I've also put, come around this side, I've also put a new sidewall up around here, going right the way along to the end, and up against that sidewall I have put a double height layer of stone walling, which goes all the way along, plus the foliage up against it. Again, there'll be different parts of, I keep getting that camera off, there'll be different parts of foliage being dotted along here, higher shrubs, etc. But at the moment that's what I've got. It's all glued down. And what else? Let's come around this way. So for the points, I've got new ballast now going up from the main line to here where the yard starts, and I will weather this ballast, there's my finger here, I will weather this ballast the same as what I've done here. So it will gradually merge from the yard here into this new section. So that's the general view from here. The lights all work when they're connected, of course. The points all work. The thing I've got left to do, which I won't do yet, is clean all the track again to clear any excess glue. But apart from that, it should be all okay. I will be painting the insides of the track, or not the track, but the rails are rust. That's another job I've got to do, and also paint the sleepers in like a black colour, because that's just straightforward plastic you see at the moment from the normal standard track. The track is all Pico Flexi track. There's no set track on the layout at all, to be honest. It's all Flexi track. And that really is about it. But I think hopefully you can see, if I do a pan from say there, around here, and that really is my heritage yard. Very small in comparison to other yards, but it'll do me. I've got engine sheds, I've got a turntable, and it looks reasonable, and it also stores some of my logos, which I want to keep on here rather than keeping them in drawers. So that, my friends, is what I've been up to. I've got to go round the back from here onwards and just glue that down, the ballast, but that won't take long to do. And then I think once that's done, that's all the gluing done, I can then go back and finish this concrete hard standing off. So I haven't got a huge amount of work to do. I think I've broken the back of it. I've got foliage all the way round the back edge there, You can see how the fence goes all the way around to delineate the yard from the main line. So it's really just 3 gates I think I've got to make. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 gates to make up. And a little bit of gluing. The rest of the ballast to glue. And that's pretty much it. So there we go. Just a brief overview of what I've been up to over the last couple of weeks. I think it's about 2 weeks ago I'll put that last video up. So it's getting there. It's really getting there now. Okay folks, just short and sweet this time, but at least gives you an update of what I've been doing. Okay, so you take care. Bye for now. Thank you so much for all those comments. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Okay, bye for now. Bye.